Happy Hat Day for United Way. Hopefully you brought your quarter today. You're wearing your hat. You're putting your quarter in the jar for Penny Wars in the cafeteria, give it to your teacher, and then they'll put it in the jar. Remember that tomorrow is the last day to bring in loose change for our Penny Wars. You get to decide which group or which grade level of teachers serve you lunch, depending on who has the most money in their jar. And tomorrow's the last day. So tonight when you go home, ask Mom if maybe you can get some loose change. Maybe she has some in her billfold. Maybe you guys have a penny jar at home where you put loose change. Ask Mom and Dad. Don't just do it, but ask Mom and Dad if maybe you could take some of that to vote tomorrow in the Penny Wars jars. Maybe you should check the couch cushion. Sometimes you'll find some change in there. And sometimes just in the car, under the seats, or maybe in a cup holder in Mom or Dad's car, there's some loose change. So see if you can get some loose change for Penny Wars. Tomorrow's the last day to put your money in the jar. Okay? Okay. Happy Hat Day. And remember, you got to have a quarter to wear a hat today. And a reminder, hats don't interfere with education. They just sit on our heads, don't they? I have a special guest in the studio again. Ryan's joining me again today. So make sure you keep it right here on your head. If your head gets itchy or hot and you decide not to wear it, that hat should really just sit on your desk. It shouldn't be something that you play with during the day. It should be on your head or it should be on your desk. If you decide you're done with it for the day, it could go to your backpack. But I would say, and teachers, I think you probably agree, if someone decides to put it in their backpack, it just stays there for the rest of the day. So hat on your head, hat on your desk. That's just our rule at Lab, okay? But have fun with your hat day. Mine says Nassau, Bahamas. My daughter actually bought this for my husband because she went to the Bahamas on fall break. And they always have matching hats. So when we ride in our Jeep, they have daddy-daughter hats. They call them their Jeepin' hats. But I borrowed one today. So anyway, Ryan, I'm going to have you come first. Ryan has another special announcement, and today is really special because it starts today, correct? Okay, tell us what you got.
Today and tomorrow, Helping Hands representatives will come to your classroom at 7:40 to sell candygrams. What is a candygram? It is a sucker taped to a card that will be delivered on fall parties. Each candygram costs 25 cents. Money raised will be used to make treat boxes for the veterans in the VA hospital in Indianapolis.
Wow. So the more candygrams you buy, the more money you guys will raise to be able to contribute to the treat boxes that go to veterans at the VA hospital. Now, the VA hospital is a hospital just for people who have served in our armed forces. So they could be someone who's still in the armed forces, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or National Guard, or they could be someone who's already retired from there. So sometimes it's an injury that they sustained during active duty, and sometimes it's an illness or an injury that they've had after they've retired. But what a great cause to give some special things to people who are sitting in a hospital recovering.
My dad had to go to the VA hospital.
He did. So your dad is a veteran, and he had to go to the VA hospital.
Yeah.
Okay. So, see, could have been Ryan's dad. Now, he's not still there, right?
No.
Okay.
He ended up leaving.
Okay, so he went and got treated and got to go home. Okay, but some have to stay there a long time, so what a great cause. So, in about 6 minutes, because we're doing this live a little bit earlier than you'll see it, Helping Hands representatives will be coming to your classroom to sell those candygrams. Okay? Awesome. Thank you so much, Ryan. If you want to stick around for the pledge, that'd be awesome. Don't forget, there is a wrestling clinic happening at the high school right now. And if you are kindergarten, first or second grade, you can go to the high school door 21 at 5 p.m. tonight for a wrestling clinic. And if you're in third or fourth grade, you can show up at the high school door 21 at 6:15 for a wrestling clinic. And did you know that Mr. Hossman, who is the head wrestling coach for Franklin High School and the guy who's running this clinic, is our Mrs. Hossman's husband? Mrs. Hossman, our school nurse, this is her husband who runs the wrestling program for Franklin Schools. So if you go to the wrestling clinic tonight, you'll get to meet Mrs. Hossman's husband. That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. if you guys will listen, I think we have one birthday in the web today, and we do. It is Corwin Fuller, who's in Mrs. Rector's class. So happy birthday to you, Corwin. I finally get to celebrate a birthday this week, so come to the office, and we'll do a birthday backpack charm. That's awesome. We haven't had any birthdays to celebrate this week. Okay, so stand, push your chairs in. We'll do a moment of silence. Oh, I love that. Do you see how Ryan took his hat off? Gentlemen, you should always remove your hat for a moment of silence or for the Pledge of Allegiance. I love those manners that Ryan just showed us. Ladies, you don't have to. Isn't that kind of silly? Women are allowed to wear a hat, but it is a sign of respect for gentlemen to always remove their hat when we're doing something in honor of something. So now we'll do our moment of silence. Thank you, Ryan. Love that. And now we will do our Pledge of Allegiance. And I love when Ryan's here because he gets to do the pledge for me and I don't have to do it by myself. Okay, Ryan, here you go.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Did you come to the walking club today? The walking club was going on. It's Thursday morning. Thursday morning, and every Thursday morning at Webb Elementary, you can come to school early. You can come to school at 7:15, and you can visit a new location. We walk around the gym, but Mrs. Bartram always has all these fun facts for us to learn about a new place. So again, it's never too late to join the walking club. If you want to come to school next Thursday morning at 7:15 and learn all kinds of fun facts, go ahead and walk. Not only warm up your body, but warm up your brain. I bet those walking club members are getting smarter and smarter and smarter because their brains are already warmed up in the morning. Just let your teacher know. We'll get your permission slip, and you can join the walking club next week. Sound good? Okay, I want to have a great day in the Webb. Let's end with our creed. Here we go.
I am a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody is somebody special. You're special. I want you to have a great day. Ryan, thank you so much for helping with announcements this week. Probably one more tomorrow morning, I would say. Remember, check for loose change. Fill up those jars in the cafeteria. Vote for who you want to serve lunch to you on one day very, very soon, okay? And just another little thing. There's a traveling trophy in Franklin schools. So the school that raises the most money in our penny wars actually gets a trophy to keep in their school for the whole year until the next year when we do United Way campaign. So we could win. The more money we raise for United Way, we could actually win a trophy to display here at Webb. And that would be kind of cool too. Okay, have a great day. Make sure you're doing it right.